Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. Today I'm going to teach you guys how I achieve this look. So first you're going to put on the eyeshadow base. Then you're going to take a light brown and blend that just under the eyebrow. And then a medium brown shade right under that. And make sure you're blending those edges, okay? No harsh lines. Then I took a deep brown and blended that color on the outer V area of my eye. Here I'm taking that light brown shade and blending the area right under the brow again to make sure the edges of the eyeshadow are very nice and smooth. I went back in with that dark brown and back in with the blending brush. Here I'm lightly adding a black shade because I wanted more dimension to the look. As you can see, I'm focusing it on the outer V, but I'm blending it all the way across the crease. And I went back in with that blending brush because you always got to go back in with it and make sure everything is going smoothly into one another. And I went back in with the brown to add more intensity. And back to the blending. Blend, blend, blend. That's the And then we're blending again to make sure there's no harsh lines. And we're adding in more black and blending out the edges again. It can quickly get crazy with black. And here I'm adding an eyeshadow base on a fluffy flat brush because I was going for a soft cut crease, but it didn't go as planned, as y'all can see. So here I'm taking a blending brush with a little bit of that medium brown and going across that line back and forth. And I decided to add a little more black and soft, light circular motions. And here I'm adding a light beige color to my lid. I saw that the colors wasn't blending like I wanted, so I went back in with that black and blended it across the crease again. And I took that big blending brush to make sure everything was blending all together, because the key to a soft look is blended eyeshadow. So you got to get into it. I went back in with the medium brown to make sure it was like a gradient onto the lid. Y'all see it? Then off camera I added some eyeliner, and right here I'm setting it with that black eyeshadow, and then I smudged it out on the outer corner, and I'm blending it on the outer V area, and I'm going slightly across the crease, like halfway. And I went back in with that medium brown to make sure like that outer V didn't look like it's from a whole nother planet. They gotta be coexisting peacefully together. And I went back in and put that beige on the lid to make sure the lid really popped. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back and I'm ready to get straight into the face. So I took my favorite primer and rubbed it on my face, and I color corrected with an orange corrector, and I'm blending it out with a sponge. And I'm putting on my foundation with a flat brush, 2 lines on each side. And I'm taking out my favorite buffing brush and blending that foundation down to my neck and all the way up to my face. Make sure you use tapping motions all over your face with this big buffing brush. It's just flawless. That's all we can say. Flawless and even. That's what we want. I'm taking my handy sponge and taking away excess product. And then I'm going to place my concealer under my eye. And then on my highlighted areas like my cupid's bow, my nose, and my forehead. I put a little extra. And then I blend on the highlighted areas first. And then under the eye. Look up and do it. Make sure, don't forget that's the most important part. You don't want no creases. And here I am blending the other side. We're getting ready to set, so we gotta blend out that concealer one last time. Then we're adding the translucent powder to both sides. I decided to add a little extra. I decided to bake today. But I went a little overboard on one side, so I had to take that away. A little too much and add a little more to the other side. And I'm setting my forehead a little bit. It gets a little oily up there. And setting the nose just a tad bit, not too much. And now I'm adding my cream contour right under the cheekbone, my forehead, right where my hairline starts. Then I'm taking a dense brush and blending that cream contour in circular motions up, and I'm blending my forehead downwards in circular motions and going back to that cheekbone and going back and forth in circular motions. Just keep doing that motion. Now I'm taking a powder contour, making it a little more warmer, and just lightly placing it on there and lightly blending it in circular motion. We don't want no harsh lines. And I'm taking that powder contour and blending out a nose contour up and down the bridge of my nose, and up and down motions. You don't use circular motions on your nose. Here I'm taking the pressed powder in my shade and wiping it across my face to set it. And also I'm going to use it to remove the translucent powder on the highlighted areas of my face, especially under my eyes. Here I'm going back in with that powder contour and making sure that my contour is set and not going anywhere, honey. Here I'm going in with that pressed powder to make sure all the translucent powder is gone. The last minute I decided to add a little blush. Woo! Got a little overboard, you guys. Yikes. So I decided to use a different brush to blend it out and make it a little bit softer, like I wanted this look to turn out. Here I took a highlighter and I'm highlighting my forehead, my cheekbones on both sides, and back and forth motions across the cheek. But it can quickly get intense, so be careful, you guys. It got intense in my case. Like, do y'all see that? It's like a mirror on my cheek. I had to tone it down as much as I could. Here I'm setting my face with setting spray. And then I removed foundation from my lips. Here I'm taking a dark brown lip liner and going across the top and bottom. And then I smack my lips together to blend out that liner. And I'm taking the lip gloss, putting that in the center, and blending it out. And that's all for this soft glam look today. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl channel.